Well, hello guys, welcome back to some more cities skylines, city skylines. Goodness, there's a lot of resources. Anyway, we're back to work building a. Why don't you guys have water here? Are we like not connected to the water main system? Yeah, no, we're not. Okay. That should be. We should like maybe resolve this, right? Bingo. There we go. All right. But regardless of water, goodness, we need to work on building a downtown. Okay, so I put in this underground parking lot because I'm so smart and intelligent, and this is only gonna hold like 20 cars each. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of spaces in there. So this is all pedestrian streets. So this is where housing is going to be. We're going to be doing commercial and offices along here. So I was working on getting this constructed out to here. This is just kind of an input-output to this road, which kind of goes through here and stuff. This at least gets them into this area. We got that over here. Let's see. So we kind of want, really don't want to make that more than a T. Building intersections in this game hurts sometimes when we're trying to think about lots of traffic. What if, I want to also think about, we're going to be doing trams. And so I want to see, what does it look like if we try to build? Okay, what about, okay, so building it doesn't work. What about upgrades? So that would reduce it to, so this is a 4-lane. It could become a 6-lane with tram tracks in the middle. Can't you put tram tracks on like just the side though? Like what about over here? This would become a 4-lane, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd become a 4-lane if we did tram tracks. Okay. So if we put trams in the road, that cuts back on car traffic. What we could do is overhead trams, just build it like we would light rail, except instead of doing rail, we do trams. We've got plenty of bike ability and walkability here. Like this, connects off of this. So these connect into these, down to here. So this is like a main drag. So this is also being turned into main drag. So what I want to do is we don't want to. This is very difficult thought processes here for road construction. Let's come up here and grab the 6-lane. Turn this off. Okay. So what we could do is we could grab a 2-lane off of here. Perfect. And then we'd need a 1-lane off of here somewhere. We could put it off here and circle around. It might be a bit silly, but you know what? We'll see. I turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, we did not do this right. Let's try that again. Cut that down. There we go. I want this to come down and in. This is a horrible angle, isn't it? We didn't leave ourselves much space here, did we? All right, let's cut this back. Maybe to there will be enough. Kind of awkward, isn't it? That's a little better. Okay. So I kind of need this to slingle over. Turn snap off, please. Okay. Whoa, game. That is... Wow. That's concerning. That is minorly better, but you know what? That is such a sharp drop. Didn't we get the move it mod? I thought we'd gotten move it. Yeah. Look at that. Drop this sucker down. Needs to be like that high, probably. It's a little better. It still looks a little wonky, but it's not awful. Okay. This is just a disgusting setup. This is a horrible setup. I don't know why I'm doing this. Cut this out. Go over this, and we'll build an interchange. There we go. All right. So yeah, the next connection's down here, and that's also a 4-laner. I'm gonna have these meet up down here. Oh, it's gonna be a disgusting intersection to build too. Disgusting. All right. Anyway, for an intersection here, we need it to like come into here. So we bring like a onesie out, swap its direction. Oh, how do we want to build this sucker? Stick with these, grab this. Let's see. Left turns negatory, right turns. I don't think this can even do a right turn. Okay. And then we're gonna actually upgrade this to this. Yeah, that works. And then this needs a change to just be straights only. We'll need to modify that.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain
this
calm
works for now. This needs to not have a turn.
On the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
Okay, that gets them onto this road.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water
So this gets
and
people
reduce the burden on the city
off
during this water shortage.
And on that way. Okay,
Consider
so
installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
Let's try this. Come out like this. 32 by 32. Okay. This guy needs to...
You tune to the best tunes in town with me, Liz Peterson, bringing you the freshest tunes.
To there.
Along with more fun facts about the greatest composers of all time.
Okay, sweet.
Did
This
you know
works.
that Mozart loved playing
And we
private?
can do a similar thing over here. We'll need to nuke
piece
that down, but
titled
we can do something
Musical
similar
Joke,
on that side.
where
Okay.
the passages were played out of tune. Isn't that cool? You're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel, and I'm your host, Liz Peterson.
Okay, so
This
side doesn't need.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good.
And then
news.
this side
Joined today
also
by
doesn't
expert
need.
guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So
This
a
doesn't
housing
need.
shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological rewards.
Okay, there we go. Put those there. That's fine. This doesn't need a light.
For example, consider capital.
One
This
final
doesn't need a
question.
light.
Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics,
This one needs a
perhaps
light.
yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing
Okay.
is the study of a statistical abstraction.
A
and
statistical
its effect on
abstraction.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
And there's a question of priorities.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim.
This
Seems
connects
like
to both of
everyone is
those.
in a hurry to get
So
somewhere
this gets people
fast.
off, but
It's
we
worth
want
slowing down.
people to get on.
And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
How far off
Looking
did we
like
come?
a
Like
wet
this
one
far.
today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather all day, every day.
Yes, like that. All right, I'll bring this in. Okay. Swap. And then this needs a 2-lane. What did we do over here? We did a 1-lane out and 1 lane. Okay, so we did 1 lane, sorry. Okay. Yes. This looks correct. I'm happy with this. Okay, now we come over here. And we need 1 lane to get onto this road. Gonna have to yoink. Okay, and then 2 lanes come off here. Okay. Actually, that can keep it, but we'll cut that. Not technically, yeah. So this side don't need light. This doesn't need light. Okay, this shouldn't need light either. Okay, that gets the light, that gets the light. Okay, sweet, perfect. Very awkward setup, but it works. So if you're on this side and you want to get onto this road, you come off here, you come off here. This is just some odd stuff, but you know what? It works. We're going to nuke that section. Come back over, grab it. Something about like that for here. Maybe a bit like that. Yeah, so she's just gonna have to rely on this connection. This is a 6-laner. We can pull, I don't know, about into there and then something like that. Come over there with a little like that. Why is this not going by length? There we go. Can we do a cul-de-sac? A bigger cul-de-sac? A bigger cul-de-sac? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do, that'll do. Can grab a little one off of here too. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Now as for this side, we'll bring one off here. I don't know what to put in here. I don't know what to put in here. Let's delete this for now. We'll leave this little corner blank for now. All right, working on this side though. This can get nuked. Hello, hello, welcome. The PC specs, brother. I am playing on a Ryzen 5800X 3D with some reasonably fast DDR4 RAM and a RX 9070 XT for the GPU. Yeah. I don't know how you're the only one here. The rest of the people haven't showed up yet. I'm sure they'll be here shortly. We're working on getting a fresh downtown section built out. We have this section over here of what I'm calling Old Town. Yeah, I want to build like a proper super high density, very walkable, very mass transit-y downtown section, which is what we're working on over here. So we've been bringing this up and over, so let's grab the 4 ways, bring it up and over. Awesome, thank you, I appreciate. I am not a formal city planner, but you know what? I dabble, I try. How far in can we go without another? Probably need something like right here. There we go. After the update, I haven't felt any performance issues yet. I mean, obviously when I'm like right now I'm getting a 100 FPS roughly. With it paused during play, it can drop as low as like 40, especially when I come over here where there's a lot more stuff going on with like the rain and weather effects. We can drop down to like 40, which isn't horrible. But for just like general zooming around in pause and everything, getting 100 FPS pretty easily at 1440p. Let's see, wrong road, this road. Put there for now. We might be trying to squeeze too much into this, we'll see. Try that one again. There we go. But no, I think the update's been doing pretty well so far. Oh no. I'm sorry, the update did not work. That's interesting. Yeah, the performance has been pretty good for me so far, but I can see, you know, some areas where it's a little worse for wear and tear, so to speak. You know what we could put over here? We could put ultra walkable over there. I like the idea of ultra walkable. Ultra walkable sounds good to me. Let's just, you know, hop up and over. There we go. Little uppies, little uppies. What GPU do you have and what resolution are you playing at? It does get kind of demanding sometimes, surprisingly, despite being what I would consider a lower spec game, but I say that as if it's truly lower spec. Let's see. Why is it doing that? Stop that, get some help. There we go. Or we'll leave that spot blank. 40, okay, yeah, that shouldn't be chugging too hard. That should be pretty well set. All right, let's see. We could bring a train station into here, but I kind of want to be doing the trams for the downtown area. If we were to look at train, what kind of train stations do we have? Do we have anything elevated? We do. What else do we have? It's way too big. Could plop that in here, like right in the middle. Oh yeah, there's got to be something going on if you're only getting 30 at an empty start. That's crazy. Do we want a train station here? Perchance. Do we have enough room? Let's relocate this over a little. There we go. It gives us about even Stevens on both sides, and I can remove this one and place it over the next angle. Give us a little more space. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's get some tracks going. We're gonna need... Ooh, what we could do... Let's nuke both of these real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's go redraw the bike tracks. Oh, you know fits. Really? Okay, can we do some uppies perchance? Oh, why are we're underground? No wonder. No, we're not. Kill that. What's this one? Snap to shoreline, but we're not on shoreline. Oh, because wow, I clicked the wrong one. No wonder we were looking weird. I was like, why does this not go over? Wait, does this just go over? No. Okay, so we do need to pop up. Ooh. I went a little too far. No, I don't get nervous. It's just a matter of making sure I can make the thing work the way I want it to work. Sometimes that requires a little more effort to... Wow, what happened here? Can we, This did not turn out the way I wanted it to look. Can I upgrade this with retaining wall? Yes. That looks better. That looks smoother. Let's try that over here too. Oh yeah, that's way smoother. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay. Alright, so we still got the bike trail too. This is great. Alright, let's come back over here. Let's get another bike trail on this side. How? Oh, because I have retaining wall selected for some dumb reason. Turn those off. There we go. Perfect. I like. This works. Alright, so this gets us a train station to downtown. Now we need rail connection. Where's rail? There's rail, so just connect this down and in. Pop up. That might be a little close. We'll see. Did I pop up too much? Probably not. We can make this work. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bit sharp. I might have lied. Let's try again. That worked. Okay, sweet. We can actually do that. All right, and then let's go back to upgrades. Perfect. I love that I can actually add the retaining walls
think
all
we
the
have
way up
time
so we
to
don't get that
squeeze in
hyper
one more
janky.
quick question, and then that's it for tonight, listeners.
All right.
Okay,
We'll worry
let's
about
see.
that bit later.
Laura writes that she never really understood what counterpoint means. Glad you asked, Laura. It's quite easy. In the language of music theory, counterpoint is a composition technique in which two or more melodies, lines complement one another, but act independently.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Okay, let's come
Well,
off here.
no, the point is we're selling
Draw
it
that
and
off.
bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Draw
Or
that
we
over.
could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is
City
booming.
planning, folks.
More
It takes
activity.
time. It takes effort.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as
Okay.
the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Kind of got a little
and good
nuked.
for
I
the
don't know
community.
why.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back
Hmm.
after this.
Okay, well, I guess that's what we get. Big residential, commercial strip here. Commercial and residential strip. Or not commercial and residential. Commercial and office strip through here. I don't know what we're going to do in here, but we're going to do something in here. This is going to need some connections. I don't want a connection that close to that. Yeah, honestly, right here is not a bad spot. Actually, you know what? Let's measure off. What do we want to put in here? More housing, probably? Probably more housing for this triangle here. And then we can do, like, more office or something there. I don't know. Yeah, let's try pedestrian streets. Okay, so we could do housing here and then this road here. So what we want, actually, you know what we need to do here? Nuke this. Grab this. Change that. It needs to get swapped. There we go. That'll work. All right, let's bring this one down. Hop it over. You might crash while driving on that sharp turn. I mean, it's not that sharp. It's not that sharp. The roads, what's the speed limit on these roads? These are like 35-mile-an-hour roads, right? For these guys, right? Where do we see the speed limits? It shows us the speed limit somewhere. It did at one point in time anyway. But yeah, it's not that sharp. I'm sure it's fine. It'll be okay, right? You're not gonna go flying off at Mach 10. It'll be fine! Everything will be fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't you worry, it's fine. Oh, I have a thought. Oh, I like this thought. I like this thought a lot. I want to connect into this. So let's come over here. Bingo. Yeah, I think our motorcycle drivers might be going a little night room through there, don't you? I think that might become a problem, yeah. Yeah, okay, so this road's 45 miles an hour. That's not that fast. Wait, why did we get this weird hump here? What happened when this road was built for the... Wow. Move it. I need some assistance with this node, please. Wow. Okay, let's get the road flat, and then let's come over here and grab this one. Wow. There's some hijinks going on with the road here. Okay, delete this one. Yeah, delete it. We'll just need to fix the road directly. This was a 6-lane? Okay. I don't know how that happened. Nuke that. Try again. Why? Oh, because I got the wrong turn. That doesn't look right. Why does this not look right? Yeah, I do have the node controller, but it wasn't working correctly for some reason. Okay, that looks moderately better. Okay, now come back over, grab the highway. Whoa, game. Why are you doing me like this? Okay, actually, you know what? Run this in reverse. And then... Wow. What is going on here? Why can't we get a proper exit? Holy cow. It is not liking me. Okay, try again. No, that's not sharp enough. Not sharp enough. Alright, turn this back on. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. That works a lot better. Where's my tools? No, wrong tool. Here. Better. There we go. Okay. Alright. That works. It's a little odd, but you know what? It's okay. Alright, this guy needs to have a plop over. To here. You know what? That's right. Let's just make this one big intersection instead of... There we go. That works better. Okay. Alright, back to the pedestrian roads. Just getting these mostly laid out. Let's come over here, grab this. Don't know why that one turned out so awkward. Okay, try that. There we go. Delete. Try that again. Better. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, why not? This works. All right. Goodbye. We'll see you next time, Ash. I hope you enjoy and figure out whatever's wrong with your item so you can get it working and playing well again. Okay, so these are just pedestrian roads. So we should just be able to, you know... Yoink. We don't need the lights, though, do we? Okay. Herm. One connection there. Oh, I have a feeling the traffic's gonna kick my ass no matter what I do here. This needs a connection point here. There we go. Yeah, traffic's gonna kick my butt no matter what. I'm trying to fit so much in here. We're trying to fit way too much in here, but it's okay. This is all gonna be high density housing. Like, this is gonna be like just. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that out. That's fine. We'll grab les bike paths. Do that. Okay, this doesn't have connections over here. We'll deal with that later. This needs a connection into here, probably. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, because that's the highway there. Let's delete this and bring this up and over. Okay, it's a little awkward, but you know what? It works. I love how that did like fundamentally nothing. Yeah, that's a little better. Tree. We have a tree. All right, so that gets these areas connected. You know what? I think, well, this connects here, but yes, it would probably behoove us to get a connection here as well. Why did that look so weird? I guess it's... Wow, okay. Wait, get rid of that. There we go. Alright, alright. This needs some connection point into here. So we'll just use the bike trails for that. I didn't want that to happen though.
You're back on the atmospheric piano channel, brought to you by Liz Peterson. I want to share a funny story with you, lovely listeners. We all know Beethoven, right? But did you know that despite his mathematical complexity of his compositions, Beethoven always struggled with numbers? He left school at age of 11 after learning how to add and subtract, but before learning how to multiply or divide. As a result, he found it difficult to keep track on his finances. Luckily, his compositions didn't struggle with numbers.
Grab this one. Not to like there. Try Turn that off. Alright. Grab straight boy again. There we go. Plop. Ploppity. That'll do. It's a little awkward, but it'll do. Why? Why, game? Why are you the way that you are? That'll work. Okay. Very difficult to build a dense downtown. Ugh. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's come over here. Again, the only thing we're connecting off these is like the main ones. Okay, so let's drag him out. Whoa. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you for that. That was, wow. We're getting real hitchy there, aren't we? Okay. At least need a corner point. Okay. Why does it make the grid so dumb? All right, we're going back to the smart grid. Okay. Okay. How can I extend that further? Okay, like that. Okay. Is that what we want? Yes, this is what we want. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the smart grid. Okay. Okay, we can go up to 48. I think 36 is probably plenty, though. Ha ha ha, smart grid. Okay, there we go. Alright, so come in here. What we need is plot point That's the plot point. All right. Smart grid. Yeah, boy. That's a grid. Traffic is gonna be absolutely nonced in this. So what we could do is plop a little bit out on those guys. And instead what we can do is, oh my gosh, this is crazy. These are so short. There's no way. What if we... That's just gonna drive all the traffic down. Wow. I don't know. We can throw the grid together again. Let's try doing the grid again. Pop the griddy back on this. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete the whole thing again. Okay. I don't know. To me, it just seems like the grid is gonna be absolute dog for traffic. Why is my rotation screwing up? Come on. Something's wrong. We grabbed the wrong road, that's why. I was like, this was smaller before. Bruh, why? It's off by 1! It's off by 1! Irma Gersh. Alright, perhaps the smart grid function is stupid. Or else I am stupid. I'm not sure which. But you know what? I'm an intelligent human being. I can just draw this myself. So what we're gonna do actually is I'm gonna make an intelligent grid. Not smart, intelligent. Okay, there's a difference. Game. Why? Better. That was better. Yes, probably enough. Okay. Alright. Grid. I have made grid. Hello, grid. This works. This is very nice. Yeah, we like this very much. Okay. So then we come over here. And we want inputs. Seriously, these don't line up? These look very lined up to me. Okay, that did line up. Okay. Input. Output. Input, output. Yes. Input, output. Input, output. Put dispenser here. Alright, okay, come right here to the middle, delete these two, come up, grab. Grab, sorry. Bruh. Why? Bruh. Explain. Okay, we made that way too big, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, that was too far. Try again. Alright. Much better. Much better. Okay. Try again. Over here. Alright. Hello, Ganny. Hello. Hello. Welcome. We are building city. Big city.
Hi, listeners. You're tuned to the best tunes in town with me, Liz Peterson, bringing you the freshest tunes, along with more fun facts about the greatest composers of all time. Did you know that Mozart loved playing parts on people? He even created a piece titled Musical Joke, where the passages were played out of tune. Isn't that cool? You're listening to the Piano Channel, and I'm your host.
How? Why? Gimme. That didn't fix? Oh. Peace off, Winka. Much better. Okay. Redo these two. Better. Better! Yay! We made it work. All right. Okay. And then we need connection. So we go. Bruh. What? Why? Thank you. Thank you. This is not hard. This should not be hard. Okay. Okay. Woo! Alright, relax. We are calm. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right. What's this? This isn't 6 lane. Okay. That works. Okay. And then we want a 6 laner here. Very nice. Except I want it to connect in like here. Bing bong. Bingle bangle. Yar. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, okay. Alright, so then this one was an input, so we want this one to be an output here. To kind of like counterbalance. And then this one can be an input. Yay! We're probably still gonna have traffic out the schnoz, but you know what? It's fine. I don't know, we'll put something big in there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll worry about that part later. Alright, so we need to worry about the interchange. Honestly, let's just leave this elevated for a minute. Come back over, grab the 8 laner. Yar, this works. Okay. So we need exits to come off to do. This is like the main drag, so it kind of has to continue. We'll do that. All right. Now what? I want an interchange here. Perhaps we just do this. Plop it out to here. Okay. We have 3 lanes. Okay. I want this to do split phasing save. Okay, we need a couple lanes coming off, so let's go to the highway. Grab 2. Bruh. The heck you mean? Try that again. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, that works. Okay, whatever. Doesn't give me an upgrade option. Yeah. Lame. I'm not gonna have a mismatched bridge. Life exists. You know, getting a job is getting more difficult. Unfortunately. He's sad. He's very sad. Okay. Let's come down here. But you know, I'll get something eventually. It's not like I'm unemployed at the moment. It's just I want a different / new job / whatever. But you know, it going. I know, right? It's crazy, girl. It'd be crazy out there. Like, be so for real. It should not be what it is to get a job. Okay, that's better. It's awkward, but it's better. That works. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh, nobody wants to work anymore. Me, please, hire me. Hire me, please. And everyone's like, but you know, someone with 8 bajillion years of experience actually applied, so, nah. It's like, shut up, just hire me, please. Whoa. Okay, that works though. I don't want you able to turn. What the hell? What the helly? Yeah, go straight. Mucho better. Okay. Alright, now we need one coming off of here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Whoa. Gam. Don't do that to me. Okay. I don't know how that one got that possibly screwed up on it. What do you mean not enough space? Heck are you? Actually, you know what? If we go this way, we don't have to go as high. Do that. Yay! Interchange. This does not need a light. What? Gam? Thank you. That works. Okay. Okay. Get a do this. Yay! Okay, now we come over here and we grab this. Blah! And we grab this one and we go oink. Yay, there we go. Okay. Mega big ass downtown. Huge downtown. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. I don't know, what do we put in here? What do we put in here? What do we have in terms of custom buildings? Let's go over to commercial shit. Kansai Tower. Oh, this big. Can I put a spring? Wow, that's kind of big, yeah. What else we got? What do we have that's like tall? Okay, that's big. Okay. That's like nothing. All of these are like nothing. What about offices? Oh, 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 yeah. Look at these. These are huge. Yar.
Right here, everybody. This is
The Bank
your
of America building, my
It is-
favorite building in all of
You're listening to
Atlanta.
The atmospheric piano channel.
The Bank of America building is Atlanta's best looking building. You cannot change my mind. Love this building. It's so nice. I feel like it's taller than this in real life though. It feels a little squat in the game here. Like it feels like it's taller. I don't know. It isn't that big of a building, but anyway. It is, but it isn't. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? As far as signature buildings. That's itty bitty. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. Kinda not as bitty. Okay. Kinda bigger. Yuck. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yes, queen. We got some buildings. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. we getting ourselves a skyline. Okay, okay. We have some industry. Itty bitty. Wow. Ooh, this is bigger. Okay. Wow, that's freaking huge. It's ginormous. It has an upgrade? Shopping mall? Yes. Does this have an upgrade? No. Does this? No. Does this? No. Okay, wow. Like, look at the, like, let's come over here. Look, this is the nuke plant. Look how this is like dominates compared to this. And then you just look over there and you're like, yeah, there's downtown, guys. Blah. Okay, what else we got? What else do we have? Not much that's like super tall. It's just a baby, comparatively. Okay. Yeah, it's just a baby. Just a baby. Just baby. Okay. All right. We need to keep working on the city itself, though. So what we need here, is a pedestrian street. Okay. Don't want it to connect to this road for a reason. Just don't worry about my reasons at the moment. I don't know what we'll do back there. It's just not a problem for right now. That works. Yeah, that works. Little trees, little bushes. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do over there yet. Don't need to worry about that quite so much yet. What I need to come and do is grab the trams, and we have the elevated tram station. We want one here. And then we're just going to grab bippity boppity boo. Okay, let's pop this up. Oink. Wow, that got nuked. Okay. Let's just grab the move it tool. It's kind of screwing with both things, but you know what? It made it work. Alright, this absolutely needs to not have a light on it. There we go. They can go down to the corner. Okay. Alright, that's a tram station. Oh, this is just gonna be so much traffic. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Okay, tram station there. We need tram station here, I guess. Between there and there, that's a pretty good walking spread. Tram station there, that's another pretty decent spread between them. One there. Yeah, okay. Need to figure out what we're gonna do on that side of the road. I guess we can put the trams in here. The other side. Would kind of like them to be popped off like in the middle actually. So let's accomplish that. Okay. Yep, that works. These ones can't have one because I put bike ramps off them. It's fine. There's not much else going on over here anyway. Yeah, we can just slap them on. Okay. So, tram station. Tram station. Back it up a little bit, like right there. Like right there. Okay. This is like a pretty good tram loop. But you know what? There's not much going on in here. We could put buses, or we could put a ground tram in. If I could figure out how to make the ground trams work. Oh, this just goes in the road. Oh! Hell yeah. We're just gonna put... Yeah, look at that. Tram lines. Heck yeah. Okay, so instead of doing buses, we can just have trams go around instead of buses going around in this section to get them to this tram station. Okay, see, you gotta think big. We gotta think big here. We got mass transit options. Okay, so there's nothing in here though. We put this guy here. what if, and hear me out, put one there. And we put one like there. Where'd the other one go that we slapped in? There. Okay, so yeah, they've got kind of connections, but this gets these guys up over here, which is perfect. Okay. And yes, this connects over into here, and then we have this one here. We probably don't need this one here now, because this one's right here. So what we can do is we can put it over here, but then this one's not facing the right way. Can I make it face the right way off? Ooh. Nar. You know what we can do, though? Just do that. And we can come and grab it. Yonk. Okay, so connect, loop, connect. Ooh, no. This side, connect, loop, connect, loop. Okay. This works, but now I do need a tram depot somewhere. Whoa, this connects it to the road? Okay, so that would actually be good, like, over here where the space constraints are. This is the only way we can do tram depots, though. We're gonna have to build off of... How many trams can this handle? 15? That's it? Wow. Alright, so we need this tram over here. These trams to somewhere connect into a road that I can build the tram thingy off of. Because, like, these are elevated tram lines, which is, like, super good. We're just gonna use them as light rail, but I need trams, like, to be able to connect to, you know? $15 trams isn't much. So out of curiosity, let's grab tram lines. Okay, so we can just grab off. Okay, that works. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, so this works. So over here, what we can do is... We can... Delete this, grab this. Pop it out, going God knows where, it doesn't matter. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, and then... Okay, I can just throw tram stops down, that's cool. Hell yeah. Okay. We probably don't need that much, actually, though. Okay, okay. Tram. Okay, and then from here, tram. Yes, yes, queen! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I like this very much. Okay, alright. So in general, we want this like right here. Okay, cut this. Cut this. Boopity boopity boppity boo. We building trams as light rail, essentially. A downtown light rail.
This is the atmospheric piano chair.
That works.
The place to soothe
I love
the
it.
soul.
Where's the next tram station? Over here. Okay, so we're just gonna pop to there. Grab this, click that. Yoinku. Heck yeah. I love it. Oi! Connectu. Thank you. Thank you. Trams! I love it. Okay. Look at that. That's so perfect. We just got these little elevated tram stations. It's so great. I love it. Alright, so this should keep the car traffic down. Hypothetically. Alright, nuke that, and then we come around. Like so. Oh. Try again. Bruh. Why is this so difficult? Muy difícil. Big tram line. This can come down sooner, though. About like that, yeah? Sweet. Alright, yoink, yoink. It's not gonna find my corner, is it? Alright, well, I can just... okay. Just do that. It's not quite the most graceful curve. We can cut these sections though, and then recurve. Bam! Graceful-ified. Made graceful. There we go. Right. So this is just going to be a downtown tram loop, and so we can have a tram going one way all the way around, and then one tram going the other way all the way around. So let's connect this in. This one needs to come out and go this way. Yes. And this one needs to come out and go this. Ooh, no, come in. Ooh, okay, I see what we've done wrong here. Okay. Grab. Grab. Turn off. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then one can come off and just connect over there. Heck yeah, there we go. All right, connection. Connection. Okay. They are now connected. What? Why is this not connected? It is connected. Hello? Track is connected. Hello? The track is a bajillion% connected. Okay, out of curiosity, can you put tram lines in the streets? Oh, you can! Ooh! Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. All right, they're all kind of connected around and in now. All right, now this needs to connect over. Delete this. Grabu. Try that again. Bingo, bingo, bongo. That works. Where's the next one? Here. Look at that. This is a perfectamundo. Perfect. Grab Unzi. Look at that. Trees. Okay, we wanted this. Let's see, do we have anything down there? No. So this needs to come up. Whoop, circle in, whoop, circle over, whoop, go in, whoop, go up, go, 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 go. And we'll have a tram loop. And then I can just build one for like wink around this area. And that gets people around, yeah. As far as zoning goes, we should probably come grab this though. I want this section to be office. There we go. Office zoned. Okay, back to trams. Okay, where do we need to go? Yeah, okay. So we kind of want to just come out at an angle. Loop. Like that, probably. Kind of a little awkward there, but not that bad, really. Trams. I am tramming this hoe up. That's the next one. So grab street tram. Double. Something about like that, and then we can grab this. Yeah, like that. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, yes, queen. This is turning out very nice, very nice. I love the trams. Okay. We had this one down here. Okay. Where? Over there. Okay. Delete that section. We'll come back and gracify it in a bit. Yeah, this will work. Grab this one. There we go. All right, let's fix this one up. There we go. And connect it in. Heck yeah. There we go. Alright. This needs to come out and loop up to where this one, which also needs to connect into this one. So let's grab this guy, plop it, turn that off. There we go. Big drop, what we can do to make this not... Whoa! My bad. Wrong button. We've kind of buried that a little bit. Grab the midpoint and raise the midpoint. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Grab that midpoint and drop it a little. There we go. Smoothified! Okay, the trams are all connected, the whole tram loop. Ooh, I lied. We're not quite done. Yeah.
This is the atmospheric piano channel, the place to soothe your soul.
Okay, now this needs to loop over to here. What? Again? Okay, better. Better. Wow. I don't know why that, got a little loopy-loppy there. Alright, the trams are tramified the whole way around. Okay. Yeah, you guys are complaining you have no power. I don't care. Not at the moment, anyway. Oh, and this one needs to be connected. Okay. How are you saying this is not connected? I need this explained like I'm 5, please. Thank you. Okay. A lot of work. A lot of preparatory work here. Discoursing. Alright, this connects over into there, and yes, we got those. Okay. Is there anything else we feel like needs probably some like bike connections around and stuff? Yeah, this does right here. Okay. Okay, and probably one here. Very nice. Okay, so this gets us a lot of walkability going on. This does not have much walkability. That's fixable. There. I don't know, we'll worry about that section later. This should probably have one like here. Okay, this one could probably do with one here. Not like that though. Like that. That's better. Okay. Connected, connected, not connected. Connected now. Connected. Let's make sure this one gets a connection. Okay. Okay. We have this highway connection here. This one we want to do a little differently. Yeah, there we go. Big loop. Big loop. Biggest lupus. This is going to be such a traffic nightmare. What the heck? Hey, Lanky. You said Atlanta. Do you recognize this building? This one right here? The Bank of America Plaza? Is this enough Atlanta for Lanky? Actually, this is a 2-lane highway. This is just 8-lane roads. They're not highways, they're roads, but yes. Vaguely. Okay. Alright, how do we want this to connect? Okay. Alright, let's back this sucker up. Let's pull this sucker back out. Something like that. Okay. Yoink. Something about like that works. Yeah, that works. It'll be the fun one to do. Okay. This is 3 lanes. Yes, okay. Grabby, grabby. Nuki, nuki. Grabby, grabby again. How odd, but you know what? It's fine. Nuki, nuki. Nuke, nuke, and nuke. Grab. Yas. Okay, now buff. Yes, there we go. This is kind of scuffed, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna ooh it. We're gonna ooh it. We're gonna ooh it. There we go. That's less scuffed. I'm trying to build for massive trafficus. This is what I'm doing here. Alright, this can... that's kind of a shitty curve. Let's fix that. Can you, there we go. That's better. There we go. Well, we start this over from here. Turn that off. There we go. Something about like that. That'll do. Okay, now yes, that'll work. Oh wait, why is this elevated? What the heck? Fix that. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, and then we can just grab off of up here. Nice, nice. Okay, there we go. So that gets us off of either highway, and this highway you can't get around. Okay. Why not? Let's make sure we can. There we go. That works. Okay. You can now get off these highways. Let's adjust this. Wacky races levels. Are you judging? Is this silent judgment? It's not so silent, is it? Is this judgment of my highway building or my interchange building potential? All right, so now we need both lanes to get off. So what we're gonna do here is my favorite. I'm gonna grab, let's see, this way is probably the best way. So we're just gonna grab a 2-lane and we're gonna go up to 10 meters, and I don't want to attach to nothing. We're gonna go this way. Actually, this should be a highway. Okay. And now we have get offies from that lane. We want want get offies from over here.
Oh, I really love that song. For some reason, that song is always stuck in my head. And not in a bad way. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Okay, upgrade. Whoa. It's kind of disgusting. Let's try that again. Ah, that's better. Okay. Oh, what's up, fishy? What's up? Ear. What does ear mean, fishy? Ahead of South Carolina Road. Well, you know, when we don't do infrastructure week, for the last like 50 bajillion years, this is what happens. So yeah. All right. So, okay, this gets us to here. So now I need to do a whoopie whoop. To there. Don't like how that looks though. The casino. What is the casino, sir? The actual casino? The alcoholic carp. Alright, and then this lane can sling off here. And connect in there. The states, wow, okay. And then this one can rotate this way. And flop in there. Okay. Highway. Interchange. Spaghetti. I am the king of Pisket, okay? No judge. Only enjoy good traffic. Okay. So, yeah, this is the only area we need the light cycle at is there. Okay, this works. Okay. I think it's time for us to connect this road into this road. Like there. This was the other 8-laner. This is gonna be disgusting. We'll figure out the rest of that section later. And over here later. We have enough to make this work. Hypothetically. Okay, so this one gets off over here. So what if we want people to be able to get into here? We could do a kind of park-low setup. Wait, did I build that road at 2.5 meters? Yes. Oh my gosh, I suck. Disgusting. There we go. That's better. And delete that last bit. That's fine. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, we have a tram network, see, and we're going to be adding subway in next, and we did put a train stop in. Mainly so we can connect it to the industrial district train station down there. Yeah. All right. So now I need to think about, yeah, we wanted to put like maybe a park-low onto this road. How would that even look? What would I make this look like? It's in the wrong spot. Put it over here. Let's curve it. About like that. Works. What the hell? It does not work. Let's try that again. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay, that works. All right, road tools. This one, yes, we'll do that. No, the freight depots and passenger are not the same. They are, in fact, separate. Okay, let's grab the highway tool. Put that in there. Grab an uppies. Grab an uppies from back here. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then one off of here. Alright, this does not need a light. Like, what's going on here, guys? Also doesn't need a sidewalk, because this is literally a highway connection. Kind of a loopy one, but you know, it's fun. Oh, that does not look okay. That does not look okay. Let's try that again. That's marginally better. It's a little better. That works. Okay. That works. Still a little disgusting, but it works. Okay, so this parklo gets them on to going into downtown. So we need, and this just gets one going off to get on. Okay, so that works. Okay. Okay. It's kind of sharp, but you know what? It's fine. And then, so this gets people onto the highway who want off. So what we can do is we can be even smarter and we can go yoink, 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 yoink. Look at me, I'm so intelligent. You mean invalids? There we go. Don't tell me it's an invalid slope. And no right turn, no light. Yeah, there we go. It's a sketty junction, but it's fine. It works. So this doesn't need a light. This one does need the light. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Okay. Oh, this works. Trying to get all these intersections split phasing. Okay, a lot of these had split phasing. That's nice. Not sure if that's any better or not. We'll see. So many intersections to collectify. Yeah, we got split. Okay. That should be enough to get us started. Okay, okay. Let's come over here. Let's grab power. Let's get a transformer. There's power lines. Okay. This now has power. So it should stop complaining about no power. It has power. There we go. Okay. Let's get the tram set up. Okay, let's go to trim lines. Change the color to a deeper purple. And then one going this way. Bi-directional.
You're back on the atmospheric piano channel, brought to you by Liz Peterson. I want to share a funny story with you, lovely listeners. We all know Beethoven, right? But did you know
Do we all know
despite
Beethoven?
his mathematical complexity of his compositions, Beethoven always struggled with numbers. He left school at age of 11 after learning how to add and subtract, but before learning how to multiply or divide. As a result, he found it difficult to keep track on his finances. Luckily, his compositions didn't struggle with numbers.
Okay, that gets that one set up. Now, we need to come down here and grab a tram stop tool. Right, tram stop there. And we want it to stop up here, am I guessing? Okay, grab it. Change this to, I don't know, something green. Ooh. Okay. Alright, it's a simple little floopy floop. But it gets them over to that tram station. And yes, that gets them to that tram station. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's get some parking buildings in here. This might be a bad idea, but you know, it's fine. This is fine. We're not gonna regret this choice. We are not gonna regret putting parking in here at all. Impossible to regret. Let's get some bike parking near these two tram stations. Since I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of cyclists wanting to like park and ride, perhaps. Means we should probably also get one up here. And one over here. Okay, let's start zoning, and we're gonna regret this, but ultra high density. How much of a dent is this gonna put in the ultra high dense? And then down here, commercial, high density business. We want them skyscrapers. All right, so we need some leisure opportunities. Let's get some parks and rec for these guys. Large parks. Spin Vista? Yeah, I like the sound of a Spin Vista. We need some education. Let's get them elementary school. Ooh, where's this gonna fit? Why is this thing so fat? Will literally fit right here. It's crazy. Any upgrades? Yeah. Make it bigger. What about this guy? Any upgrades? Yeah, make it bigger. Okay. I love how the high school barely fits. The train goes under the high school. That's gotta be a nightmare anytime they gotta do construction on the train tracks, you know? Look, there goes the trams. They're so fast. How many do they hold? 240 per tram. That's way more than the 80 that each bus holds. And look, they're using the highway. Yay. We probably will need more parking, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. How much parking does this have? It already has dead people. Holy cow. Gotcha. We need a hospital over here. Modern hospital. We probably want some policia. And maybe, I don't know, like a fire department? And maybe like, I don't know, some telecommunications? Ooh, that's fat. There we go. Big fat. Let's go look at the comms. This doesn't count as telecom facility? Wow, okay. I thought it did. Why is it over here then? Oh, post office. Okay, so we need something over here. Like maybe, I don't know, this bad boy. And then if we look at, oh, wrong thing. Yar. Telecom. Very nice. And then we probably do need some crematorium. Probably can put this like down over here. Alright, this now has how many hearses? 30 hearses. Well, we got a lot of traffic coming in. Oh, they're building stuff. Nice. 416 vehicle potential there. We probably do want a parking down here. I mean, we do have this whole parking lot here, but you know what? Where's the connection for that parking lot? Here. Okay. So it'd probably behoove us to just grab some parking and, you know, flip-flop that there. Why are they all pink? We have an epidemic of pink. Not put an overpass over the school. Oh no, I don't think we can we? Like, out of curiosity, I don't think it's possible to. No, it doesn't let you put it over buildings. I didn't think so. It would have been nice though, Trash King. It would have been nice. Okay, we just put a thing with a butt ton of hearses right over here, and somehow they can't come pick up from here. I swear there's plenty of connection here, guys. Alright, they still want more business, so you know what? Let's get them more business. We're gonna have so much traffic. There's gonna be so much traffic, guys. I don't know if I'm ready for the amount of traffic we're about to have. Alright, while they're building all that nasty goodness over there, let's grab some... Wrong tab. Oh, did we click the wrong... Yeah, maybe. Okay, though. More row housing. Where's the Dave and Buster's? We need a Dave and Buster's. Give them... this. I hope this tram line actually, like, gets use. What do you mean not enough power? We're already at overload? Wow, we're already at overload. Okay. Does that solve overload? Hopefully. We're gonna need so many transformers. How come Hearst not here yet? I give so much time for Hearst. Are people using bike storage? Not yet. Interesting. There is an upgrade for it. Let's go back to parking. Let's get them a bike parking hauled, like down here somewhere. Yeah. Maybe these guys want one too, you know? Maybe we get them one like over here. Maybe they need some park and rec over here too. Climbing gym, you know? We love climbing gyms. Maybe a soccer field. Maybe some football.
All right, folks, another quick question. And this comes from Paulette, asking if Shakespeare's quote,
Not
"If
the data
music be the
centers.
field of love, play on," was
Oh,
before
thank you.
Mozart composed Eine kleine Nachtmusik? The answer to that one is yes.
They're probably gonna need some
The
parking down here
Shakespeare
too.
quote is from the late 16th century, while Eine kleine Nachtmusik was composed late in the 18th century.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
In local coverage, the Tourism Board just released their figures, and it's good news all around.
We don't have much
Tourism was
office
way
going up yet.
over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
Yeah, look at all
You're
this
looking
traffic
at
coming in.
clear
Holy
and
cow.
Sunny skies across the region today. Don't know about
Look at
you,
all this
but
traffic.
looking forward to
Oh my
getting
gosh,
out
it's so
and
much
enjoying
traffic.
a nice
Oh
walk
my
in the
gosh.
fresh air later today. This is local weather. with you
Oh,
all
this is
day,
gonna need an
every day,
upgrade.
rain or shine.
We do need another road maintenance vehicle. We can put that like over here. Let's get a road maintenance depot. Alright, this gets us another 15 vehicles. How come no hearse got here yet? Guys, I have so much hearse ability. Did we not just like build this giant freaking hearse? Yes, it's got more capacity for more hearse. Oh. Oh. That's did we? Yeah, that is got a split phase. We found the traffic, guys. Everyone's moving in. So let's have a look at the trams and see, are the trams actually... This one's got nothing going on. Interesting. Well, we'll let it ride for now. And make this traffic infinitely worse. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not horrible. I've seen worse. We just somehow cannot seem to get hearses anywhere the hearses need to be. These are supposed to be pedestrian streets. How on earth is there traffic on pedestrian streets? That's disturbing. Ooh, we found the traffic, guys. Does this have a, This one does not have a split phase, that's why. Yeah, that's disgusting. A disgusting amount of traffic. We build in the downtown. Oh, this is gonna hurt. How much parking are these guys sucking down? Oh my gosh, they're sucking down so much parking. Isn't there an upgrade for this? There's not an upgrade for this one. Oh, okay. How much could these ones take? That's 100 each on these ones, plus they provide recreation, but these ones are 200 each. Are these trams doing anything now? Like, one would hope the trams are doing something now? Where's the tram stop? Here, the easier way to go is over here. Trams. The trams are in fact moving people, but not much. I think they just need more to build. Okay, all things considered, traffic's not horrific though, for what I've been building here. My little pedestrian tunnels. Okay, this road is slowly but surely accumulating. Wow, everyone's trying to move in. This is all move-in traffic. Arnar! Arnar! Arnar, the road! It's broken! Ooh, that's kind of disgusting. Wow. We have some traffic. A lot of move-in traffic. Seriously, how is there never a hearse? Alright, these need split phases. Are these tram stops moving anyone yet? I would hope they are. Like, there's a lot of interconnectivity here to the point where it shouldn't matter too much to get them over to here. So that's their access point, basically, to the rest of, like, the city. To the city. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Okay, why is it taking so long for shit to get around? Do we just, like, need a clinic down here, maybe? Why did no, like, this had like a 2-second life cycle. What the hell? Okay, that was better. Do we just need like more hearses? More crematorium? Ooh. Oh. Oh. It's a lot of move-in traffic. One can only hope that is purely just move-in traffic. So much trafficus. It's crazy. I think we're not gonna zone anything else yet because of all the move-in traffic. We're gonna let it sort out first. We'll go ahead and zone some more commercial though. Not enough customers. How do you not have enough customers? We have a bajillion population. No, why is there not enough hearses? Like, we have a bajillion hearse. Explain. I know, right? Speaking of, let's have a peek. How are they doing? They're doing. These ones aren't doing anything. They move nobody. So I think we can just delete these ones, TBH. These ones are only moving a little bit. I would have expected more mass transit usage to get around, but I guess walkability is good enough. Bikeability. We still have so many people trying to move in. Just gonna let that move-in traffic sort itself out. Why does this not... Why are we not making money, guys? Okay, some of us are. This one's not for some reason. Produces telecom. Interesting how some of these guys are making gangbusters and others aren't. Why does this building just keep throwing hearts? I no comprende. Okay, so do we need more hearse? Is that do we need more hearse? I mean, I can make more hearse. How is there car traffic on my pedestrian roads? This is crazy. Car traffic is disallowed on ped roads, so why is there car traffic on all my ped roads? I am concerned. These do seem to have a lot of people coming in and out. Seriously though, why do my ped roads? Okay, I built so many crematoriums. Why are we still at an issue? Like, we should not have problem. I built so many. How we have problem? Oh, we need another park maintenance building. Okay. Where's park maintenance? There we go. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have so much more move-in traffic again because I just deleted all those buildings.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions.
This is bad.
This has been.
How are you supposed to build ultra dense, especially when they're like not respecting
the city will be
the pedestrian roads the way they're supposed to?
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Crazy.
All right. It's time for a weekly Ask the Musicologist session. I get to dive into the mailbag to see
I wish there was a better option for him.
Counterpoint training to good use. Let's see. Interlude 11 writes, Dear Liz, last Christmas I went to a piano concert in Delaware, and I was surprised by the fact that they play the Yamaha piano and not a classical style.
What is happening here? A car accident.
Thank you for reaching out, Interlude 11.
A very bad car accident. Holy cow.
Uses Yamaha pianos instead of the classic ones. But I guess the most important thing is that the music is right and gear comes in second place. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Ooh.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest.
Okay, traffic's not as bad as it could be, though.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
What are we all standing around for? Whoa, that's huge. When do the people stop driving on my pedestrian roads? How on earth? Like, these are ped roads. They're supposed to be pedestrian roads. No traffic. Why? Why traffic? I am concerned by the amount of traffic. How are you supposed to build dense? If not pedestrian road. Hardly anybody rides the tram. But why? Is it too expensive? No, it's not that expensive. I don't know. It's crazy. There shouldn't be car traffic in here. This needs to get moved then. If this is what's causing half the car traffic, then it must move. I think that was what was causing half the traffic. And we can put a parking lot down here, I guess. I don't know. People want to park here? Seems odd. Yeah, hardly anyone using the tram, this tram. A few people, but not much. This one's getting a lot more usage. I see people in and out. Maybe we add tram to this street? I don't know. Does it really need it? I don't think so. Bruh. This poor highway. So much move-in traffic. Oh my gosh, that's awful. It's disgusting. There's like no traffic jams in here anymore though. We can fix that. Let's see what these look like. Oh, these are cute. I like these. These are cute. Actually, you know what? Put a couple more apartment buildings in right here. Just make sure this commercial has enough. Whatever. What's wrong with this? Not enough trash service. How can there not be enough trash service? Because all 75 cars are out. Gotcha. And nobody's bothered to come down here. That's a great question. What do we do about that? We're gonna need another one of these, I guess. Where would that be under? Power? Trash, there we go. Alright, that gets us another 75 garbage trucks. Surely that can come down here and handle this, right guys? Surely someone can go down that road and pick up the trash. An ad for housing development. Alright, what costs are high for you? Anything revolving around metals and metal ore. Okay. Suburbia. Isn't suburbia great? Unless you work in the city and you drive on this highway. I feel bad for all these people. Guys, I built so many hearses. Why is it not? Oh, that's sewage. Oh. Oh. Is this not capable of keeping up? Well, you know, we can't always just build another, water treatment plant. Go to the info panel. Water availability, water trade, oh, sewage treatment. Not enough. We need. Delete this. Go back. Go back. Go. Alright, how much can you process? 800,000. There we go. What wrong? Or are you not connected to the power? Hello? There we go. I have 10 billion garbage trucks out and about. How are we not collecting from here? I want to understand why we are not. It is it not?
Advisory has been issued for the
A driving advisory because we got mass traffic everywhere because Waff doesn't know how to.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Oh, you can just build underground power?
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving those harmonies.
We
Let's
can't
keep
build
the mojo
through that?
going and queue up for the next one. Don't touch
Okay.
that dial.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Oh, okay.
Good
Nice.
to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to
That
get
should solve the
somewhere
power
fast.
issue.
It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
How?
Wait an hour in traffic, then I have to start thinking about everything.
This is supposed to
Besides, if I
only
did
be
that, I'd never get
pedestrians.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if
I don't understand.
Forget your jacket.
Maybe this is half the problem. Again, let's move anything that requires roadway usage to, like, I don't know, the roadway. Because maybe that's half the issue. I don't know. It's like I don't see many cars elsewhere in here, so I think it might have just been the leisure. To be brutally honest. Because everywhere else looks like it's moving pretty good. Like, here's a little jammed, but, like, that makes sense. And here's a little jammed, but that makes sense. Here's a lot jammed, and that makes sense. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not all bad. I think it was just because of the leisure. If that's the case, that should clear up the traffic in here shortly. Get some low rent. Yeah, see, I think it's just moving in vehicles for the most part. So I think everything else was just like those leisure vehicles. Or people trying to get to where... Yeah, words. Am I? Rest in pieces. Well, it does seem to be working better now. And traffic doesn't seem awful. Could be worse. I mean... Does this have a split? Yes, okay. It's just everyone wants to turn left there. Come into here. Only a couple of passengers at that one. What about this one? Nah, seems to be a fair bit more coming in and out of this one. I think it just moves so quickly compared to like the buses that there's just not as many people to get in and out. Which is fine. Oh no, what happened? It's a lot of wee woo. Yeah, see, traffic cleared up for the most part in here. That's good. I think it's still just the last of the move-in traffic. I just don't know how to drive. They're not supposed to be in here anyway, but you know what? Whatever. A lot of housing options available still. Low density stuff too. Like, you can build, guys. Ooh. It's a pretty busy left turn. I'm not sure it would help if I tried to upgrade that, would it? No, it would. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong item, though. No, it doesn't help. Interesting. Is what it is, I guess. Does seem to have gotten them a longer green cycle though, by upgrading the road size. This would be behooved by upgrading to a triple. There we go. Everything's fine now. Thank you for asking. Let's give them a connection point. Okay, I kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. It's fixable. There we go. So much traffic. Fine, you guys want parking? Have some trucking parking. There, you can't say there's no parking here now. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 parking spots, guys. Come on now. Oh my gosh, the move-in traffic. Alright, it would behoove me to do this. There you go, guys. Have fun. The adding one more lane trick, it always works. After all, Atlanta has no more traffic after adding 10 bajillion more lanes. So, adding one more lane totally works, right? It actually is helping a little bit. It's... The thing with adding one more lane is whether you're inducing demand or trying to satiate the existing demand. And this is just attempting to give them a little bit more option here. What we could do to make this even fun, more fun for them, is we could do this. And that way the middle lane becomes an option. It can go either left or right. That way we don't have as many people from the left lane trying to dive all the way over to the right lane. Still seems to not be doing much to help though, but... Can't help it that people are idiots at driving. What is going on here? Do we not have a... Let's just change that to split phase. It's a disgusting amount of traffic. That's 4 lanes in one direction of traffic. It's a disgusting amount of traffic. Absolutely disgusting. I think it's still moving traffic because like I'm just watching the population numbers go up. We have a lot of adults. Let's finally get a university. We probably still need a community college of some kind. Why do we not have more people using the trams? Tram go burr. Like, I don't really feel like subway would be useful here. Seriously, do we not have enough road maintenance? Wow. We kind of don't, do we? At least not right in here. Wow. I did not realize there was this much parking demand. If we go look at where was parking, where do we see parking demand? Parking. Okay. Well, we can add like some bike park. Did not realize there would be this much parking demand. Is that what all this traffic into here is for? Is for the parking garages? Does this have much demand over here? No. All right. How about we
A driving advisory has
plop
been
that
issued
here.
For the immediate area.
Ooh,
due to
actually, you know
poor
what?
road
Center this.
conditions. Please exercise
There we go.
caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I don't know where the best place for this is.
All right, it's time for a weekly Ask the Musicologist session. I get to dive into the mailbag to see what's
Maybe
been
right
keeping
here.
our
It's a little
music lovers
closer to
awake
everything
at night
else.
and put my counterpoint training to good use. Let's see. Interlude 11 writes, "Dear Liz, last Christmas I went to a piano concert in Delaware, and I was surprised by the fact that they play the Yamaha piano and not a classical Steinway piano. First of all, thank you for reaching out, Interlude 11.
Just so
I
much
noticed that
traffic.
it's
I don't know
more
how
and
I'm
more
supposed to
common
balance that out.
Pop uses Yamaha pianos instead of the classic ones. But I guess the most important thing is that the music is right and gear comes in second place. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel."
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding
Traffic
you.
is insane.
Meanwhile, expect delays. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Maybe we need
and
bike parking
good for
somewhere
the
in here
community.
for them to be like, oh, I'll
Thanks,
bite.
Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're looking at clear and sunny skies across the region today. Don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to getting out and enjoying a nice walk in the fresh air later today. This is local weather with you all day, every day, rain or shine.
Bike parking. How do none of these guys have customers? Oh. This is disgusting. Wow, this just looks like I-85. This literally is I-85. Oh. Looks like most people just want to go straight through, so maybe we should buff this out further. What the hell in Keller are we doing here, guys? Unfortunate. Hey, we fixed this one though. We just gotta filter through, but it's mostly fixed. I hope this is all sincerely just move-in traffic. Because, like, the population is just going up. It's going burr. So I think if we just let it sit... Dude, we have, like, a bunch of police departments nearby. How are we not getting policed? Comes with 16 patrol cars. I think this is genuinely still just moving traffic. A fast city tour? Sure, yeah. So this is the Old Town District, which comes in off this highway here, into this main loop section here. This main loop section has bike lanes and bus lanes. It has a bus loop that goes around. It has a bus that comes off of here and comes down over to here to connect to a bus loop that goes around the industrial district. I haven't built specialized industry yet, which I need to. But we will. There's also a subway. Let me go find the subway. Where is it? There we go. There's a... Well, I guess we'll better just open up the subway tab. Where is subway? There it is. Why is it not showing up? Okay, subway view sucks. But there is a subway that connects most of the higher density sections here into a bit that drops off down there. I do plan to connect the subway in over here. I'm trying to build a semi-traffic efficient, massively dense downtown promenade sprawl here with some lighter density in the area. But yeah, this is kind of the suburbia section with a lot of like just suburb stuff and then some denser like row housing and apartments and spots. Just a few spots, yep. And then we'll fill the rest of this in with something at some point. But yeah, the bus and the subway system keeps most of the car traffic down over here. And then I'm working over here, and we've built this elevated tramway to get everybody around, but we still have a lot of move-in traffic. Like the population's just going up and up and up because we have a whole bunch of open housing here. So the amount of input traffic right now is kind of disturbing. A lot of people trying to move in. But this is kind of, I'm trying to make this the urban, dense downtown core. And then we'll put like some specialized industry, agriculture, and like suburbia out over there or something, or maybe over here or something. I don't know. Especially considering these guys don't have enough customers. I don't have enough customers. Guys, I'm literally importing as many civilians as we possibly can. Like, it's going burr. We have so many moving in. How is unemployment so high? We have an 18% unemployment rate? We have an almost negligible homeless rate, though. Seriously, we have a lot of employment available. Why do we not? Do we have an issue with education? Is educate? Ooh. Oh, we have an education issue. Oh. Disgusting. America moment. Lanky, you're gonna kill me. Right. Okay, 1,500 capacity. 1,200 capacity. 1,000 capacity. 1,200. 1,500. So this is like the biggest. Okay. And there's more floors. I don't care about that. Alright, let's go put another school in down here. Okay, this gets us, how many people can we have again? 2,000 students. Okay. So we've just added 4,000 capacity to our elementary school. And wow. Okay. Capacity is 8,000. Uneducated. Poorly educated. Yeah, we're America moment. Okay, let's get a school in over here. Okay. And then if we look at that, all right. Capacity 9,000, 6,400. So once plus enough, a lot of eligible people. Okay, so this should satisfy elementary school. So then what we need is more high school. 1,750 for this. And it has extensibility. All right, this high school now has how much capacity? 20, almost 3,000 students. Okay. So we've basically doubled the high school capacity. We need to come back over here though for more high schooling. Urban high school. Okay. So this gets us 1,200. And the immediate enrollment. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright. Oh my gosh, we need just basically another one right here. Or maybe like over in here. Oh my gosh, it filled up instantly. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this gets us a 10,000 capacity. Wow. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Alright, this gets us another 1,200. It's a big building, or a very big footprint for such a small amount. Okay. Wow. So... rest in pieces, all the uneducated people. Rest in pieces. We still have all the people trying to move in because we've just added like 20,000 more people without me building any additional homes. That's just more people. Oh no. Alright, that gets us 12. Wow. That's unfortunately very concerning. So, judging by the building colors, we're mostly educated. Like, we're getting there. Do we need another uni?
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Okay, this university gets us 21,000. I think that solves the university problem.
This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to
We
poor
still
road
need more.
conditions.
Oh my gosh,
Please
elementary.
exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Just throwing in school after school.
Thank you for joining us here today at the Atmospheric Piano Channel. I'm Liz Peterson, and I'm your host.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays.
Alright, we have a
on
lot of
major roads,
capacity
especially
that's
during rush hour.
unused.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did
Is it down here that we
I'd
need
never
another
get
elementary
anywhere.
school?
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city?
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
Alright,
Meanwhile,
we have
it's
enough
time to
for
learn.
everyone to go to elementary school now.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if
Essentially.
you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
High school is just gonna be what it is, man. It's unfortunate. We don't have a teacher shortage, thankfully, but if we look at homeless, we don't have that much in terms of homeless. Like, where were we looking at people? How is unemployment so high? We have less than 1,000 homeless people in a city of 200,000. I think we're doing okay on homeless. It's the unemployment rate I'm concerned about. Well, that's gonna have to do it for tonight's stream. I need to get some sleep and think about what I need to do in the future for this city to get us beyond our current unemployment rate. I don't know if education is the concern here or what. But I will catch you guys in the next one where we will work on solving the unemployment rate. We have education now, so wow. Still so many people trying to move in. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay educated. Wow, that filled up. Now I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.